We can look at fractions in many different ways. We can look at them as parts of a circle, or as parts of a fraction bar, or on a number line. If we were dividing this number line into thirds, you want to make your lines so that the pieces are about equal. If they don't look completely right, then you can take an opportunity to move them around so that each piece is about the same size. Fractions represent equal parts. We can see the equal parts here. We can see the equal parts here. When we're drawing them on a number line, we need to make sure that the spaces are equal as well. Now to label these lines, this would be 1/3, 2/3, and 1/2. 1/2 is equal to 3/3. We can see it up here in our circle. 1/3, 2/3, or 3/3, which is equal to 1/2. Now if we were to keep going, we'd need another circle. But we could keep adding to our number line here and add our fractions on. Again, we're going to divide it into thirds. So now we have 1 and 1/3, or 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, 4/3, and 5/3, and 2, which is equal to 6/3. This is an easy fraction to see because 6 divided by 3 is 2. If we color in our shapes, you can see what it looks like. That's 4/3, 5/3, 6/3, or 2 whole circles filled in. You can see it on, if we do our fractions this way, on a fraction bar as well, or a fraction strip. 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, 4/3, 5/3, 6/3. 2 whole bars are shaded in. On this number line at the bottom, let's divide this into halves. Halves are kind of easy because you're just going kind of right in between. And we can write those fractions like this, 1/2, and then 1/2. Think about it if we're shading. We have 1/2 and then 1/2, which is the same as 2/2. 1/2. And then this we can write as an improper fraction, 3/2, or we can write it as 1 and 1/2 as a mixed number. This would be 4/2. 1/2, 2/2, 3/2, 4/2. 5/2, 6/2, 7/2, 8/2. That's how you label fractions on a number line.